Good evening and welcome to a new episode of your show, Our Tips, today on the 23rd of July 2026, which is also 7 Safar in the lunar calendar. As we mentioned before, extremely high temperatures cause fires, and we've seen the fires that happened in several European countries. We've seen the fires in Algeria, but also it's not just that. And I told you before that the significant rise in temperatures doesn't only affect humans. It doesn't just affect humans. All living creatures are affected by these high temperatures. Not just humans, right? And as a result of the El Niño phenomenon and the patterns I talked about 3 months ago, we will see record-breaking increases in temperatures. So everything that exists on this planet Earth, from living creatures to humans, tries to adapt to these unwanted increases in temperature. For example, let me take you to Turkey, to Istanbul, where the locusts or grasshoppers were there this year. They were unbelievably huge this year. Let's begin. From these clips, we can see the appearance of giant locusts in several Turkish provinces, including Istanbul, Silivri, and others. Even the locusts reached a size of more than 8 centimeters. Their length was more than 8 centimeters, their length was more than 8 centimeters, even 9 centimeters, as you can see in front of you on the screen even. The locusts have changed their behavior. For example, this locust is smoking a cigarette in Istanbul, trying to cope with these high temperatures. Let's go and watch this clip from Edirne and its surroundings, where there was a very large increase in numbers, an exceptional increase in the number of locusts, even the locusts themselves and locust swarms. Some things also covered the highways there, just like you saw in front of you on the screen. Let's watch this third clip. Even the chickens started chasing, surprised by these giant locusts, and they started chasing these giant locusts so they could eat them like that. If you were in Istanbul, you definitely saw these scenes. The cat chickens started chasing these giant locusts or giant grasshoppers to eat them. This is the effect of temperature on locusts, for example. Also, temperature affects all creatures. So wherever you are now, am I allowed in? I'm talking about Arab countries in Africa like Egypt and the Maghreb countries, even the Levant and the Gulf countries. You'll notice today a big increase in the number of ants. You'll see a huge increase in their numbers. With the rise in temperature, you'll find ants appearing in your house unexpectedly because of how the heat affects them. You'll find that cockroaches have increased significantly and reptiles have also increased a lot. Areas that didn't have snakes now have snakes. Places that used to have a small number of relatives will now have a very large number of scorpions. And I advise you, pets always have a role in this matter. Not dogs, but rather cats. You should raise cats. I mean, I'm one of those people who, when I go to a mountainous area for a change of scenery, I take leftover fish and leftovers with me. Leftover chicken, and I spread it around the house. In my area, I visited one of the areas, unfortunately, and I know that we will witness an increase in the number of scorpions, and snakes. Very high temperatures, I understood that first. I take with me leftover fish that I keep in the fridge, leftover fish and leftover chicken, and I spread them around the house so the cats come and eat them. Take care of the house cats, not the dogs. On the contrary, if they get hungry and things change, they might even attack the cats themselves. The cats specifically. If there is a snake or a serpent around the house, the cats specifically will attack it. They try, if they see scorpions, they try to keep them away from the house and strike them because cats are very fast and their nervous system is very quick. It's important to have cats around the house. And around the houses, there are a lot more cats than dogs. Take care of the house cats, the street cats, and the neighborhood cats. Life is with you. Ahmad Al-Dira, the host of the program. Yusuf, stay well.